Hi VC, haven't been around for a bit, 6 or 7 weeks since my last video, my last vinyl video that is. Haven't only bought 2 or 3 bits and pieces in the last month or so. I slowed right down again. I really had to, but I've got a few here to show you that I bought in the month before that. Got myself a new set of IKEA shelves yesterday, but still haven't got enough room for all my vinyl. I've still got this horrible cardboard box at the top that's got some overflow in it, but my sort of overflow area at the moment is these 4 here. These 4 cubes, and what I'm going to show you today is all stuff. It's all the latest stuff I've bought and haven't really sat down and had a really good listen to it before it goes away into the collection. So yeah, I really had to slow down because I'm running out of space as well as money. I'm playing a bit of UFO today. This is Lights Out. Some of you will know if you saw the video I posted last week that I went to see UFO on Saturday, and they were brilliant. Nearly swore now. Right, so I'll get started. I'm going to start and finish with a bit of a bang today. I'm going to start off with this. This is Rush, ABC, 1974, their first live concert. It's a double LP. It's limited edition. This is, you might be able to see, this is number 81. This particular edition, there's 500 issued, and this one's on red vinyl. There's the blue vinyl issue, a black vinyl issue, and more colours after that as well, I think. Quickly show you some 10 inches. This is Love Walked In by Thunder. Thunder are a band that I got into only last year on a recommendation from a friend. This is Thunder, She's So Fine, and that's from Donington, 1990. And this is Overseeing the Operation by Queensryche, and it's from Operation Mindcrime, which is classic. This is, I always struggle to pronounce these guys, Eliavites, I don't know. They're I think they're a Swiss folk rock band, and I found this cheap last month. It's a limited edition. This is number 445. No idea how many we've made. Don't really care. This is Swashbuckle, Back to the Noose. Another limited edition, number 438. Now this is a bit of a classic. It's Joan, Jett and the Black Hearts. This is a reissue, obviously, because Joan does not look like that anymore. But that's a bit of a blast from the past for me. I bought some Priest reissues. This is Ram It Down on the black on black label. This is Motley Crue, Girls, Girls, Girls. That's a direct metal mastering recording. This is A Touch of Evil by Judas Priest. It's a 12-inch single with a giant poster, and it has got the giant poster, so that's great. This is White Lion, who I first heard probably, I don't know, years and years and years ago, and really liked him, but didn't hear anything from him for a long time. It's Male Attraction. This is Testament, Practice What You Preach. Painkiller, Judas Priest, another 180 gram reissue, double album. One of my favourites, this one. Screaming for Vengeance, again Judas Priest, another double album reissue. This is Painkiller. This is, I think this is red vinyl. I think it is. Yeah, red vinyl. It's a single. This is though, not an album. And this is UFO's Obsession. Again, black on black reissue. This is Ride the Lightning by Metallica. That I think I've already got 3 copies of this. But this was given to me by a friend who had a couple of signed Iron Maiden LPs, which he asked me to sell. He was selling them to raise money for a charity of a friend of mine who passed away last year, running a marathon for him. So he asked me to sell these records. We got £200 for the 2 signed Iron Maiden, and he gave me this. It's still sealed. It's mega old. This is an original copy. This is an awesome album, and I was waiting for this to come down in price before I bought it. It's Hawkwind's original, Hawkwind's debut, on Black on Black again, double album. Nearly finished now. This is Within the Ruins with Omen. Thrash metal. Got that really cheap. Thought I'd give it a go, and I do like it. I'll be really surprised if anybody has ever seen this album before, certainly outside the UK. I'm going to tell you a very quick story about this album, and especially about a group on this album. Last year, a friend of mine came round, and I was cleaning one of my snare drums. I dismantled it, giving it a really proper clean on the kitchen table, and he walked in and he went, "Oh, hey, I didn't know you played drums." He's a mate that I've known for 4 or 5 years. He's the father of one of my daughter's friends. And I went, yeah, and he said, "Oh, I used to play the drums, and I played in a band, and we supported the Sex Pistols in a concert in the late 70s." And I went, "You're kidding me!" You know, I said, "God, if that was me, I'd be shouting that from the rooftops." And he was in a band called Squad, and Squad broke up, I think, in 1980, when the lead singer went on to form the Specials. And my mate, as I say, played the drums for Squad. He was one of 4 or 5 drummers they had. And on this album, there's a song called Flasher by Squad. And my mate brought a copy of this album round, the original, for me to burn onto CD for him. And I found this on eBay. This is a 2000 reissue. And I thought, I've got to get that. So there you go. And I said, I'm going to finish with a bang. This is the longest I've ever had to wait for a record. I ordered this on Amazon about last July, maybe August time. Even though I knew it wasn't going to be issued till the end of February, it's, for me, by far their best album. Absolutely love The Wall. I remember I think I mentioned it to you, LJ, and you said you might be sticking that on your want list. I haven't even opened it yet. I've got the original, but I just had to get this. My original was in really poor condition, and when I saw this, I had to have it, even though I had to wait 6 months for it. Just finally, I've had 3 or 4 messages from people talking about record sleeves. Particularly, people have been asking me where I get the gatefold record sleeves from. These obviously they're similar to the. If I show you that's my single album record sleeves. You can see they're extremely heavy. They're very, very, very thick, and you know they are the top quality sleeves you can get. I saw a lot of people talking about Blake sleeves, or rather I'd be watching a video and people say, oh yeah, I'll Blake that, and I was going, what on earth are you talking, what do you mean you Blaked it? What's that mean then? And I soon cottoned on that what you meant was you'd put it in a sleeve, and I've looked at the Blake sleeves and they're quite thin, aren't they? And you seal the top of them, which put me off a little bit, because a lot in the UK when you buy records from shops, mail order, they often come in those sealable sleeves, but I just take them off, throw them straight away because I don't have to open a seal every time. What's nice about these is they've got the open top. It's got the little cutting for you to grab the album, and as I said, they're extremely thick and heavy, but they are quite expensive compared to your Blake sleeves. But the gatefold sleeves are made exactly the same. You can get the orange peel effect as well. I get them from a place called Sam's Wholesale in the UK. I think they do ship abroad, but I think the shipping would just be ridiculous for anybody, certainly outside of Europe. So that's that. That's it, guys. I've got 2 or 3 pieces coming in the next week or so, but nothing more after that. In fact, yeah, nothing at all after that, because I've slowed right down. But I'm going to be making a few videos showing some of the stuff that I perhaps haven't shown before. I've been watching all your stuff as usual. Fantastic. Keep it coming, and stay safe.